Hello everyone, Agion here with another Grey Goo Replay. Spawn on the right side as the Goo player, we have Kitty Cat. Spawn on the left side as the Shroud player, we have Kenji. Looks like nothing too crazy is going on. I'm just going to play a bit safe, not aggressive Goo. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward another 2 minutes to get past the initial eco phase. There we go, we see another Mother Goo. Both of them, doesn't look like any small proteins has come out. Over here, oh, looks like we have only a single extractor into an advent. Interesting. I think he's a bit worried of a rush, so it looks like he's going to get out an early plasma spike. Going to fast forward another minute. Here we go. We got the amplifier out. I don't think this is the highest level replay. Yeah, this is definitely not the highest level replay. We're going to see immediately into another advent. Only going for one extractor. That's very... Oh, here is actually another extractor. So he actually does have two extractors. His opponent does have three Mother Goos, so they're on similar economy. This was, I believe, an unranked game, or a placemat match game. I did not see... So this may not be the highest level play. Fast forward another minute, because nothing much has happened. Both sides are... Looks like macroing up and eco... Oh, wait, what? Straight into a purger. That's just insane. That's actually possible as a Goo player, but a little bit insane. He perhaps should have scouted out his opponent and perhaps built on the top corner of the map and not right here. So we're going to have to wait and see how successful that is. His opponent is building up a army. Don't see any... Oh, we do actually see an upgrade. Mimics gain stealth detection. We got the two amplifiers, so we do got full amplification of these extractors. Maybe not full of this one. He's currently missing a spot over there. Maybe we just got them building. Both sides are macroing up. We'll go fast forward another minute. Ooh, we do got some movement, but we do have a couple more extractors. I don't see additional army. We got a couple crescents. Very good artillery position. Actually, a very good position since they're going to have to run for this direction. He has spotted this force, I believe. No, he has not spotted the force. Oh no, he spotted the Mother Goo. The Mother Goo was trying to go in for some catalyst, but does get pushed back. Go straight onto the mesa, so he will be fine. He could sneak around this direction, but looks he's perhaps going to surround it. We got a couple crescent artillery moving forward into the high ground. And a lot of extractors coming out for the Shroud player. He's not really using it all too well. He needs more extractors. Oh, we got some artillery shots coming on in. The artillery will be hitting extractors. Extractors do have 6 armor, so they'll take minimum damage from the crescents. But these infantry units, or land units, ground units have taken full damage. We've got a couple destructors coming forward. See some tank units. Tempest artillery just for protection. And it looks like another little fallback and macroing up phase. I'm going to just go ahead and fast forward another minute. No point of showing the dead time. Here we go. Right into this assault. Looks like we do got overchargers. I have not seen that in a very long time. I think the last time I saw that was when I used to be playing the game a lot. I didn't do it too very effective because you have to use backline units, not frontline units. We do got some shrieks. We got a crucible and an advent. We do got a dirge now coming out. The proto purge is almost complete. The dirge needs to... It's far from being complete. Once it gets complete, it still needs to be set on a catalyst node. But these Shrieks are a good option versus the Proto Purger. But there is a number of Tempests here. In fact, 4 times. Well, that's Proto Purger. 4 times 20, so that's up to 80 damage in the initial volley. These Shrieks do have 200 health. They will take out these Crescents. Of course, if you know your opponent's going to move away, you're going to have to get very close and then fire. They're basically gunships that can't move. You got the Tempest now moving forward. Let's fire off a volley. Looks like they're going to try to engage. Does get one, but all 3 of them goes down. You got the overcharge being utilized, but a lot of these guys are very damaged. I don't know if does it heal them? Honestly, don't know. He hasn't initialized it. There we go. Does not heal them, so he's going to need to get. Yes, he does actually. No, that's not the ad. Yeah, he does actually have the aversion health field. So he's definitely going to need to use that. Oh, still completing. So as I just see it. It looks like fully done, but it's not. Ooh, got some siphons. Siphons can be good, especially mixed along with bastions. But the very small amount units, they're great support units just to help heal up your units. You got a number of large proteins along the way. Large proteins are very effective. Actually, it is the Goo siege unit. Not the while the destruction's a tank, the bastions are support, siphons are support. Large proteins are in fact a siege unit since they have full 10 armor penetration and a high rate of fire, and 6 armor. So you can actually mix large proteins in with the army. The dirge is almost complete, but of course it still needs to. So we got the healing up now. The Proto Purger is almost complete. The dirge will probably come out at the same time. Actually, probably a little bit faster, but he needs to be set immediately on this catalyst node. Does he have rallied onto the catalyst node? Apparently not. Or maybe he has. No, he needs that immediately on the catalyst node. If you have a dirge building, take that factory, rally it to nearby catalyst node so it starts collecting. The Proto Purger is almost complete. The aversion field is now fully healed up. I think these overcharges may be off cooldown. These bastions won't stand a chance, won't last very long versus these overcharged units. If I remember correctly, overcharged units does additional 50% damage. And but takes 100% damage back. So it is a double-edged sword. That's why I would recommend perhaps you could have done it on the Howlers, not on the Clashers. Since the Clashers are frontline units, they're meant to be beefy. The Howlers, especially if you were to get, he does have the Howler upgrade. That will be great for the Howlers. Trying to seize these extractors, but of course, Crescent Artillery are horrible versus buildings. You got a couple Shrieks coming forward. These Tempests will take them out. You got an assault, which has to focus on these bastions first. You got a Siphon to help heal them. The Crescent Artillery will do significant amount of damage, especially to the overcharged units. Ooh, the Proto Purger goes in for the final wall up on that force. And the Siphons here will heal up these nearby units. And Siphons need to be closer together. Oh, he lost a unit. Oh, the Dirge is actually here, but it's still in the resourcing phase. He hasn't resourced. So he's not actually getting to level 2. And there goes that Dirge. He really needed that Dirge to be at level 2 before he engaged. These overcharged units quickly annihilated that group. But the Proto Purger does get a nice strike, eliminating all those units. Proto Purger's at full health. You got another Proto Purger that's probably ill-advisable. He needs to be assaulting, not building another Purger. You have a huge amount of catalysts. He needs to start building another Dirge. He has a one factory not being used. He could build a Dirge. Or get some overcharged artillery, overcharged echoes. For more advents, he needs to expend his economy. He does have, well, of course, plenty of economy over here. His opponent hasn't really done mass expansion like most Goo players do. Mox, that's an interesting option. The Tempest, there's still a couple Tempests left, so those Shrieks can be quite effective at the moment. His opponent needs to start building up some more AA. In fact, he only has 6 Mother Goos, while his opponent has plenty of Extractors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so the Shroud player has much better economy. You got a wave Mox. He assumed his opponent's already completely rebuilt. That might have been a bit overkill. I think Mox do 50 damage. Crescent Artillery do have, I think, a bit more than 100. So that was an appropriate number to take out the Crescent, but they have a huge amount of splash damage. So you could have done like that. You really should have built more Shrieks after scouting out. He had very little number of Tempests. The Proto Purger does refill nearby Mother Goos. You got a couple more Mox coming in. There's enough Mox there, and they have no ammo at the moment to wipe out that group of Tempests, but he wasn't really paying attention. You got a huge force coming forward, but there is this Purger. He needs to split up this force, make a huge concave. He has the bush at... Wait, that's a mimic. Proto Purger goes in, or the Purger goes in for a strike, wipes out the entire army except for the one guy that was lagging behind. And then runs like into the Proto Purger. Like, alright, I'm dead. He's trying to rebuild an army. You don't see another Dirge, which he really needs a Dirge to fight a Purger. At least level 2 one, not a level 1. Actually, he has maxed out Catalyst. A very poor economic management. You shouldn't be maxed out. And loses that entire battle group. Or half of it. We got some more Shrieks, but he does have an ample amount of AA. He's full on Catalyst. Very bad economic management from both sides. Shrieks are coming in. Purge's going to come in for one attack, and there goes that entire force. Reversion fields are quite healthy, 1,250. So it would take him quite a bit of time to crack the space head. With this huge AoE just coming in every attack, he will just start wiping out these individual units that come out. And I would say this is pretty much the end of the replay, with nothing really left to stop this. This Purge is going to slowly whittle away at his opponent's base. If he just starts attacking the Zenith, that's his primary structure that can actually build units to fight against the Purger. That will probably be a bit best. More and more Shrieks are coming out. He's starting to take out the AA. So now the Shrieks can have full reign over the Purger. There's still one Tempest left, so he does have a single AA unit in the area. It looks like he's bringing the Mother Goos at fully health and he didn't build anything for a long time. Not sure what he's doing, he's just soaking up damage at the moment. Shriek's doing quite a bit of damage. We got some more Mox. He needs more. Well, the Zenith did go down. He needs more Shrieks. There you go. Got another Mock, then 3 more Shrieks. You got an Echo. It looks like the Proto-Purge is slightly bugged out. It looked like he was just stuck in animation for a bit. There we go, just what we need, a frog, a glowing frog to take on the Purger. We got some Mother Goos coming in, fully health, so these things are incredibly resilient. And you could just basically go in for a melee attack against these buildings. Looks like that's the end of the replay. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.